Come in, take a seat. Doctor, I think there's something wrong with me.
So, what kind of symptoms are you having?
I'm tired all the time. I can't focus. I feel guilty when I rest. And every time I finish something, I feel like I have to be working on another thing that I've left behind.
Okay. Are you under a lot of stress at work?
It's just a regular 9 to 5, nothing unusual.
That sounds manageable.
Yeah, and then I go to the gym, come home, work on my app, plan YouTube videos, film those YouTube videos, edit them, upload them on Mondays, and then check statistics and analytics, think more about my app, look at strategies for YouTube and marketing, and think about how to improve on myself all the time. I haven't been to the doctors in a while, so this was my most accurate interpretation of what happens at a doctor's office, where you just get to complain and the doctor looks at you kind of weird and then tells you to go home. I think that's about right. So, what is this video about? I think it's sort of what came out in the sketch. It's the fact that there are a lot of things happening in my life, and I guess they are new because I'm doing a lot of things at the same time. I'm going to work. I'm trying to go to the gym as much as I can. I work on my app, and I'm trying to publish an app, which is a first for me, and it includes a lot of small details that I have to spend a lot of time figuring out what they mean and how they should be done. I plan these videos, I write scripts for them, I film them, then I edit them, which I'm not really good at, and then I publish them, then check metrics. I get almost no views, which is fine, and the cycle repeats. And it's almost ironic if you think about it, because I do have videos already on this channel where I talk about, all right, there are things that you have you should be disciplined, or maybe it's not about discipline, maybe it's about, I don't know, properly planning things. But to be honest, when you have a lot of these things going on, your mind starts sort of melting slowly, but surely it melts away under all the pressure of constant context switching and wearing too many hats. It's sort of an inflection point for myself, I guess, because I've been doing now YouTube for almost 2 months, uploading every week. So it's definitely more than the 21 days that they tell you that where you can form a habit. And at this point, I'm realizing that every week I'm gonna have to be doing this because of all the content that I've watched about how to make YouTube videos, about how to become a YouTuber, and so on. Everyone is saying that, okay, if you do it for 2 years, if you do 100 videos, you will be better. You will have the experience, the context, and the skills to succeed. And I'm only 2 months in, and I don't know, six, seven videos in. So at this point, I'm realizing that it's not a quick process. I knew it's not a quick process because 2 years is 2 years. But at this point, 2 months in, my brain is actually processing the amount of effort that has to be put into it. And to be fair, even for this week, I almost made excuses to not make a video. We have guests coming over. We have other events planned, and I had all the excuses to not make a video, not film it, say I'm busy, I don't have a script, or I don't have a script that I feel confident in. But I realize I still have to do it. And more importantly, I think what I lack is the skills and the understanding, the know-how of how to film. Because surely I can come up with a script. That's fine. But then how it's filmed, it makes all the difference. Plus the editing. The editing is another part where I lack some skills. So what am I gonna do about it? The honest answer is I don't know, because this inflection point that I was talking about, it may feel like burnout for sure. But a burnout, I don't think, is an excuse to drop the things that you're doing. I think it's an opportunity to reestablish your priorities and create better processes to help with this. Because constantly in my mind, I think, oh, well, if I had a better setup, if I had a better studio like environment or something like that, I would be more inclined to film and so on. And in a way, it's true, but it doesn't take away from the fact that these are just excuses. So, my plan, you could say, is to push forward. I feel confident that if I keep doing this, I will succeed. And you should subscribe and see me grow. I'm very close to launching my app. I'm still ahead of schedule. I gave myself until the end of July, which is when I'm going to go on holiday, and which is when I need my app to be live and working. So I still have about a month to prepare all the things, and I'm very close to it. In fact, the coding is done. I just need to make sure that it's in publishable state, which means it also needs to be reviewed by Apple. It also needs a lot of other small things, which I could spend hours on fixing, for example, the screenshots and other things. And once that is done, I think I will feel more comfortable because that will be one thing off of my plate. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I do plan to launch it, see how it goes, see what kind of marketing I can do for the app, and see how many users I can actually get to use the app and potentially pay for the app. But at the same time, I'm realizing that it will be sort of closing one of the chapters of the story, and then I could focus on maybe thinking of a new app idea or something like that, and maybe changing some other things, because ultimately what I want this channel to be, and what I want to see myself be, is someone who's developing a bunch of these apps, a variety of them, so that I can both practice my skills at the various technologies and the various feature building opportunities, and not be stuck in one app and trying to make it perfect, because that's a road to nowhere. I think this video has become a sort of update in the life, and that's great. So I will share more things that I'm working on right now. So I will be making a checklist if you're building an application yourself, especially for iOS. I will be releasing a digital ebook, or like a guide, a checklist, that you could refer to if you're in the process of building an app, or doing something like that, so that I can share all the things that I've learned, and hopefully it's good. And currently, I don't know how to make it perfect because I don't want to be a basic sort of PDF Word document style, but also I've tried using Canva, for example, to just throw it in there, and it's not the best either. It doesn't look the way I want it to look, but maybe it will have to do. Otherwise, I will need to spend way more time on it than I think it deserves. And also, sending out, I've realized this again, as one of my previous videos says, you have to build, you have to launch, you have to put things out there so that people can give you feedback and tell you where you are wrong and where it's bad and where they don't like it. That is the quickest way you will actually fix the issues that actually matter to people, because maybe people don't care about the things that I think they will care about. Maybe these are just some marketing things I enjoy. Maybe they'll just enjoy the content of it, or something like that. I suppose I'm also trying to get away from the format of videos that I'm doing, which is why I'm filming it weirdly sideways, this video, because the last few times when I filmed the video, it feels like I'm just staring into the camera. I'm reading from the script that I wrote. I'm trying to sort of do it word for word, and it's challenging because I have to force myself into being a certain way. This way, it's better, but also, I feel like there should be other formats that I have to try out. For example, there are a number of things happening this summer, I'm going on a trip for one. I'm going to be moving apartments. So there are potential for vlog style videos, and I don't know if that's interesting to people, if that brings any value, because as with previous videos, I was trying to sort of give an idea, give a thought, provide some thematic value to viewers. But at this point, it's not clear if that value is being consumed and really appreciated. So I have to try different formats, different things. At the same time, I do want your feedback and your comments and your ideas of what you would like to see me do. Again, given my background and experience, preferably. So what is the outcome of this video? I think I just wanted to raise this idea of being stretched too thin, being not laser focused, and being tired because of it, and being guilt tripped because of it, because you still want to achieve all these things that you have on your plate, and not always feeling like you're ready for doing them, because there are other things you would like to do. For example, right now I want to watch a new show that I found, and it's pretty good, but I still have to do all the things that I have to do. In particular, for this one, I have to publish a video. So this is what this is. So subscribe, watch my next week's video. It will be probably about my app, because hopefully I'll be very close to publishing. Or maybe I'll do a video about the checklist that I'm doing. Hopefully you like these. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.
Meow.